Welcome back, class 6 to the online bio classes. In the previous class, we had already done question answers of chapter 3. Now today we are going to start the new chapter, that is 4, Digestive System. You have already studied about what is digestion, what are nutrients, what is nutrition. So you know that human body has different systems which carry out different types of functions. Like we have the digestive system that consists of different organs like the mouth, food pipe or the esophagus, through which the food is passed from the mouth to the stomach. And the stomach is the organ where the food is stored. It is a J-shaped organ. It is a bag-like structure where food is stored. It is digested and acted upon by the hydrochloric acid as well as enzymes. Then the food passes to the small intestine where the food is completely digested with the help of the enzymes or the digestive juices produced by liver, pancreas as well as intestinal juice. After that the food enters into the large intestine. From small intestine the food goes to large intestine where the extra water is reabsorbed into the bloodstream and undigested food enters into the rectum, which is the last part of our large intestine. And from there it is the undigested food or the feces is thrown outside the body in the form of feces or toilet through anus. So it is a long tube starting from the mouth to the anus. So let's start with what is nutrition. Nutrition is, in your book also definition is given, what is nutrition? The process of obtaining food, taking food and using it for growth and repair of the body. Process of obtaining food and using it for growth, repair of the body and to get energy, because we get energy from the food. Okay, that food is utilized for growth of the body, means growth is seen in all the body organs as well as in the size of the organs, in the size of our body. A child develops into an adult. It's because of the food we eat. The food provides us or help us in growth. Food also helps us to repair all the damaged cells and tissues of the body, as well as it helps to provide us with the energy. So this process of taking food and using that food for growth, for repair and for getting energy is called nutrition. The food we eat has many useful substances in it and they are called nutrients. So what are nutrients? Nutrients are the useful substances present in our food. Okay, how many types of nutrients are there? There are 5 different types of nutrients. The useful substances present in food. Useful substances present in food that has different functions. Okay, useful substances that are present in the food, essential substances for growth and development. These nourish our body are called nutrients. So useful substances present in the food that nourish our body and help in the growth and development of the body are called nutrients. So useful substances present in food that help in growth and development. Growth and development of the body, as well as nourish our body, are called nutrients. Now, how many types of nutrients are there? You have already studied. Nutrients are of different types. What are they? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins. Each of them have different functions. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are the different types of nutrients. Now each of them have different functions to do. Like these carbohydrates and fats, both of them are energy giving food. So we classify them into different types. What are they? Those nutrients that give energy to our body, they are called energy giving food or energy giving nutrients. Energy giving nutrients. If I name the two energy giving nutrients, the answer is carbohydrates and fats. Alright? Means these two provides us with energy. Then bodybuilding food is this one, the proteins. So proteins are bodybuilding foods. Bodybuilding nutrients are proteins. And those nutrients which help us to protect from the disease, that is protective nutrients or protective, they protect us from different types of disease, are vitamins and minerals. Protective nutrients are vitamins and minerals. Okay? So you have studied about the different types of nutrients. There are three different groups of nutrients are there: energy giving, bodybuilding and protective. Energy giving nutrients are carbohydrates and fats, the one which provides energy to our body, like bread, rice, then ghee, butter, oil, they are the rich source of fats. Whereas bread, rice, potato, they contains carbohydrates. Bodybuilding foods are the proteins which is found in both plant as well as animal proteins, like soybean, like chicken, like meat, fish, eggs. They are the good sources of proteins. They are required for bodybuilding and to repair the damaged tissues of the body. And protective food are the one which is present in vitamins and minerals, like different types of vitamins are there, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K, okay? And they have different functions in our body. Similarly, we need minerals, like iodine is a mineral required for the working of thyroid gland. We need the minerals like calcium and phosphorus to make our bones and teeth strong and healthy, okay? Now, if a person will not get all these nutrients for a very long period of time, that we are eating a food, if that food is not sufficient in all the nutrients, that is, our food is not a balanced diet for a long time, we will suffer from a disease. That disease is known as deficiency disease. Like if a person is eating a food which lacks in carbohydrates, then he will not get energy. If a person is eating food that lacks in iodine, iodine is the name of the mineral, then he may suffer from a disease in which there is swelling of the thyroid gland, that is called goiter. So many deficiency diseases are caused due to deficiency of nutrients in our diet. Okay? Now next we have to start is the human digestive system. You know that the human or our digestive system consists of a long digestive tract that makes up the alimentary canal. What is alimentary canal, if it is asked? How will you define it? Alimentary canal is a long tube which starts from mouth to anus. Okay? And what is the function of this alimentary canal? It is the place through which the food passes in our body. It is digested, and then undigested food is thrown outside in the form of excreta or toilet. So you can see the diagram of human digestive system. What are the organs present? Digestive system. Human digestive system. Already the heading is also there. Means our digestive system. It consists of different organs. What are they? Number one, mouth. Through which we take the food inside. Then it consists of esophagus, which is also known as food pipe. The other name of esophagus is food pipe, through which food passes. Then after esophagus, mouth or the oral cavity also it is called, in which we have the teeth, we have the tongue, which helps to break down the food and mix it with the saliva. Then we have the salivary gland also, which is an associated gland. After that, the food passes into a small stomach. Then from the stomach it passes into small intestine. Small intestine. After that it passes into the large intestine. and then from there it is thrown outside the body through the anus. So this is a complete schematic diagram of the human digestive system. Even the diagram is also there, figure 4.1 in your book on page number 51. So that you have to do as homework. Figure, page number 51, figure is 4.1. You have to do it as homework. Draw this diagram in your copy. Okay? Now I'll try to draw that diagram in simple way. Like this is the nose we are drawing. Then this is the oral or the mouth cavity. Okay? This oral or the mouth cavity, it leads to a common passage which is called pharynx, which is the entry point for both the air as well as the food which we take from our mouth. Then it passes through the neck region. This tube is called esophagus or the food pipe. And then finally we have a J-shaped organ which is known as stomach. In the stomach the food is kept. And after that we have the different glands which are present there. We have the small intestine, and then we have a large intestine like this. Large intestine is there. And finally it ends into anus. Okay, so in the middle we have the small intestine, outside we have the large intestine, this one is the stomach, and then we have the intestine and all that you can find out. So look at the diagram which is there nicely in your book. Try to label all the parts clearly. Okay, like what is alimentary canal? If it is asked, alimentary canal is a long tube which starts from mouth to anus. Okay, hollow tube. It is of different diameters. It contains mouth, it contains different organs like stomach, it contains small intestine, large intestine. And alimentary canal is made up of many organs. These are the mouth, pharynx. Pharynx is also known as throat. It is a common passage for both the food as well as wind. And it consists of a stomach where the food is digested. It consists of small intestine, large intestine, and the rectum. Okay. So what we have studied is the different organs which are present in the human digestive system are starting from mouth, in which we take the food that is masticated, or it is cut with the help of our teeth. It is grinded with the help of the molar teeth, incisors, canines, premolars, molars. That we will study in detail. After that, the food enters into a common passage which is called pharynx or the throat. Then from there it passes into a long food pipe which is called esophagus. And after that it enters into a J-shaped organ called stomach. After getting digested in the stomach, the food passes into small intestine where the food is completely digested or complete digestion of food occurs. Then it passes into the large intestine where extra water from digested food is reabsorbed into the bloodstream, and from there it passes into anus. Now there are certain glands which helps in the process of digestion, like liver. You know liver where it is on the right hand side. This liver produces a digestive juice called bile, which contain enzymes for digesting carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Like carbohydrate digesting enzyme is there, protein digesting enzyme is there, fats digesting enzymes are present like lipase. So after complete digestion of food in the small intestine, it passes into the large intestine. We have an organ called pancreas also, which is found in the U-shaped arm of duodenum. Duodenum is a part of small intestine. We will study about them in detail now. And it produces a digestive juice called pancreatic juice. Similarly, in our mouth or oral cavity, we have another gland which is called salivary gland that produces a digestive juice called saliva, which helps to break down the carbohydrates into maltose. That it helps in the partial digestion of carbohydrates. Okay, only carbohydrates, not all. That's why when we take a piece of bread and chew it for some time, it tastes sweet. Why it happens? Because the carbohydrate is changed into maltose, and that causes the sweetness of that food. Okay, so it's a very nice process. Now next we have to study is mouth or oral cavity. Okay, next we have the mouth or oral cavity. Mouth or oral cavity. Now, mouth or oral cavity is the organ for ingestion of food. The meaning of ingestion is taking of food. What are the different organs that it contains? The mouth is covered or it is closed by the upper and lower lips. It contains a tongue for the mixing of food. Mouth also contains the different types of teeth. 4 different types of teeth are there. Okay, what are the names? You have already studied. Incisors, canines, premolars and molars. They have different shape. Like incisors are chisel shaped. What is the shape? It is chisel like. Okay, canines, they are sharp pointed and it is pointed and sharp, which is used for tearing of food. And these two are flat. The surface is flat. They are used for grinding of food. This one is used for biting and cutting of food. They are present in the upper as well as lower jaw. They are 4 in number. Okay, 4 in number. In each jaw, they are 4 in number. Means 2 on the either side. This one is 2 in number. Canines. They are present at the corners. They are called like 1 here, 1 this side. So upper jaw 2 canines, lower jaw also 2 canines. So total 4 canines will be there. This is half of. Now premolars, there are 3 and molars also 3. So 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 4, it is 3. 4 and 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus, again it is not 3. This one is 4. 10 and 10 plus this one is molars are there. 3 this side and 3 this side, means half of the jaw. Total will be 6. So if you count it in the upper jaw, 6 plus 4, 10, 14, 16. Means half of the jaw contains 16 teeth. Means adult human being has 32 teeth. Total number of teeth in the adult is 32. It may be less in the children, that is maybe 22 or 28, not fully developed because the wisdom teeth are not present at that time. What is the function of teeth? Already I said. So one more diagram is there, figure 4.2 on page number 52. And one activity is also there to examine the different types of teeth. What do you need? You need a mirror. You need to stand yourself in front of the mirror, open your mouth, wash your hands with soap and gel. Nowadays it is very much required for corona infection, to protect yourself from corona infection. Washing your hands nicely with soap, and after that stand in front of the mirror with your mouth open and try to locate each of the teeth and count how many are there. With the help of your index finger, you can feel the shape of the teeth also, like whether they are sharp, whether they are flat, whether they are pointed, and this one you can do it as homework also. Okay, and try to feel that observation. Like I have dash teeth in each jaw. In each jaw, how many teeth are there? 16. Then second one, there are dash incisors. How many incisors are there? 4 incisors. So you can fill these blanks, okay, and draw the diagram also if you like. Now next one is pharynx. What is pharynx? Just now I had shown you in the diagram. From the mouth, the tube which enters into the food pipe, there is a common passage. Like from the windpipe also, like the pipe which goes from the nose, from the mouth, they have a common opening. Like this one is the nostrils one. Okay. Similarly, you can see that after the nostrils we have the oral cavity also. So this opening from the nose, this one I am showing. Okay, and this one, the mouth one. Both of them have a common passage. This passage is called pharynx. This region. Got it? Like this is the nostril one. Understood? The air which we inhale. So it is going, and in the throat or the pharynx there is a common passage. This is called pharynx. Pharynx. The other name is throat. Throat. So what is it? Pharynx or throat is a common passage of windpipe and food pipe. Like this you can learn. Okay? It serves as a common passage. Common passage for windpipe and food pipe is called throat. Understood now? Now next we have the esophagus. Esophagus is the food pipe which starts from this neck region and it ends up to the stomach. So this tube is called esophagus from here to here, or the food pipe. It starts from the mouth to the stomach. After that we have the stomach organ. So up to stomach it is present. So this tube which connects the mouth with the stomach is called food pipe or esophagus. O is silent here. O-E-S-O-P-H-A-G-U-S. Esophagus. Okay. Esophagus it is pronounced, not as oesophagus. So how will you read? Esophagus. Alright. Now what is the function? It has circular and longitudinal muscles in its wall. It will push the food from the mouth to the stomach. It will not help in the digestion of food. There is no digestion of food in the food pipe. Next we have the stomach. The stomach is a J-shaped, you can see like this J-shaped. Okay, it is a highly muscular and expandable. It can expand. The more food you fill inside it, the stomach will get inflated just like a balloon. And it is present, or it has strong muscular walls, and the walls of the stomach, it produces a juice which is known as gastric juice, that is produced by a gland located in the stomach wall. So gland which is present is called gastric gland. So if asked where is the gastric gland located, gastric gland is located in the walls of the stomach. What does it produce? It produces a digestive juice called gastric juice. Okay, and how it helps? It helps in the digestion of food, as well as it contains an acid which is called hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid is produced from the walls of the stomach that helps to kill the bacteria that comes along with the food or the water we drink, as well as it helps in the digestion of proteins. And in the children, it also secretes the enzymes called renin, which is required for the digestion of milk. So next we have the small intestine. Small intestine, we can do it in the next class. Today up to here only. Okay. So after watching the video, you can like and write your name in the comments and do the homework which is given, that is drawing, and you can write the definitions also, as well as drawing of the teeth you can do. Thank you.